Today, my brothers and sisters, we will be analyzing my sleep data as if it's the stock market because your sleep is more important than your money. First thing we'll see is the 7-night moving average. We have never or barely ever reached a point where we were in the positives, but we do have some bullish signaling in all these charts that we're currently looking at. Despite us being very stuck in this zone here, what sets this current phase apart is our consistency. Our consistency has been improving significantly over the past few months, especially since beginning of April. I have been slowly but surely improving my consistency and also my sleep quality in general. As you can see, we have also been improving our average. This looks so bullish to me. We have not broken the trend line since April 1st. The only time we've reached this certain point here is back in January, 3 months ago. If I didn't mess up these 2 days here, we would have definitely reached the positives in our average sleep. But as you can see, we still have that momentum carrying us in all aspects of our sleep. So it's not over. That reveals a very important part of your sleep, which is the importance of consistency. Even if you have one bad night where you don't sleep so well, as I did yesterday and a little bit of today, we still have a chance. Our moving average has not broken apart as I have done in here when I was traveling. Same here when I was also traveling, where it just absolutely crashed in a span of how many days? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. In a span of 1 week, I went from 7.1 average sleep to 5.5, 5.6, which further reveals the importance of consistency. Back then, let me show you my consistency back then. Let me show you. It was horrendous. Absolutely horrendous. It basically crashed. It crashed. It was like oil back in 2020 when the COVID crash happened. It was basically in the minuses, bro. But now look at us. Just like oil, we've been slowly going up and up. But we have not discussed something that is also just as important. Our debt. Ever since we IPO'd, we have been in debt and we continue to lose to debt. The overall trend line is still a negative, and that is another thing that is causing the business to not work in its most efficient manner. Now let's look at how we perform in different days. So we can see our best day is Saturday and our worst day is Sunday. So the weekends are very volatile. But now if we distribute my sleep data into different sections, you'll notice that my most frequent range is 6 to 6.5. The second most is 5.5 to 6, which is very interesting. That means we have our 8-hour plus skewing the data positively. The algorithm that I use to calculate these metrics is intellectual property, of course. But if you ask politely, I will share that algorithm with you. So what do you think? In what cycle am I currently at? Does this look like the January, February market where it was, just holding on and eventually it crashed because of the war and other stuff? Or are we going to continue pushing through and maybe even accelerate in our growth in terms of sleep? We're currently living in a very pivotal moment where we're basically around the average of the averages, but we do have this positive momentum pushing us. But if we end up breaking it, well, we would have wasted a very pivotal moment and opportunity in our lifetimes. So it's crucial for me in the next few days to maintain this consistency and sleep around 12 a.m. because that resolves all my problems in life. We had a very wild January and February in here where in a specific day I slept at like 6 a.m. Four days later I slept at 11 p.m. It was always inconsistent. I was always moving around. But now I'm starting to get a little bit more consistent, and that is what matters. Aside from this day where I was actually traveling. So overall, my longest sleep of all time was a 9-hour and 45-minute long sleep. But with that said, if you would like to improve your sleep habits, all I will say is treat it like the stock market, because Without this, I will tell you, bro, I will tell you, I would not even be in this freaking graph. I would be below it, bro. I would barely even edge the 6-hour mark. Also, if you're curious, this is how it would look like if I was aiming for a 6-hour sleep. I would be in the positives all the time. Look at this. Life would be so good. This has been Rami analyzing Rami's sleep data. I will see you guys in the next update.